One of our reasons for setting up these spray clinics, I've had a lot of growers ask about nozzles. What type of nozzles do I use? And so we have different nozzles set up on these sprayers. The AgChem has a deposition aid with it. The John Deere, we're running just water. I'll walk you through. I've got about 6 different nozzles on there, so about five of them are pretty solid for Cercospora. So I mean, as you're looking at the type of droplet size we want to maximize our application, we're looking at a medium droplet size or so, and then we're trying to maximize the amount of droplets to hit the target. We set these sprayers up to run about 20 GPA, 100 PSI, and about 8 miles per hour. So that's kind of how they're set up. These are the TTI nozzles. You'll notice they're a big droplet, too big for leaf spot. But look at that top leaf. That is an example of big droplets. So those big droplets are too big for a leaf spot application. The next set, these are a new nozzle that Hypro and John Deere are working on together. They're called the Hypro 3D. These are a forward and back action nozzle. I love the pattern on these. They're very uniform. We got great coverage in the bottom. The top, maybe not quite as much in this case. Did a nice job on that bottom leaf. But you look at, that's a good droplet size. They're not too big, not too small. You look at the top leaf, nice job with that. The bottom leaf could have been a little better. So again, that's part of the learning process that we have here, but these, looks kind of exciting what we got. Then the next one we have, this has been one that growers is kind of popular, is the Twin Turbo. If you look at that and you compare it to some of the other nozzles, not quite as good a coverage, if you notice that. I mean, we still got some coverage down low, but that's a little bit when you up the pressure on the turbos. They tend to maybe have a few more fines in there, or they get a little coarser. Either way, not quite as good a coverage with those twin nozzles. With the deposition aid, we definitely improved this nozzle quite a bit. So we got real good coverage on top, a little lighter than I'd like to see at the bottom, but it was definitely better than what we had with just the water. This next one is the TADF. It's a turbo drop which has forward and back action on the sprayer. You can set these up to, you can either alternate them forward and back, but like the twins, they have kind of that dual action. On top we got pretty good coverage, but they're a little bit big. As we get to the bottom, maybe not quite as good a coverage there. It's a good nozzle, it gives you a good uniform pattern, but I might have sized that one down. Didn't do a bad job, but again, it looks a lot like that twin, right? I mean, at the bottom we got a little too big with those droplets, covered the top okay, they started bowling off. Really, I'd like to size that down one more set. The next set is the Turbo, the straight Turbo T-Jet. These actually perform very well for us in general. And the Turbo gave us just a little bit better coverage if you look at that. So here the Turbo laying out flat on the top. On the bottom leaf, we did a nice job painting that leaf too. So the Turbos, in this case, performed, I thought, really well. Very consistent application. With the drift and deposition aid, we get even a little better application with that nozzle, and does a pretty nice job of painting that leaf and getting the right size droplets. And then the final ones we have set up is the good old flat fans. Here's our flat fan, so we actually got pretty good coverage on the top and bottom, not bad. We maybe got a little bit more from the flat fan up top, but again, you can see we didn't quite get it down on that bottom leaf, that challenge leaf. The top leaf was perfect though.